At the large works just a little ways off of Crovansgate, Lily and Duke were talking like old friends.
It's quite surprising to see you again after all these years.
Likewise, I still can't believe it's been that long. All I remember is going to sleep in my shed and waking up the next.
Time is a very odd thing, Duke. It passes differently for other people depending on the situation. Though it's just great to have you all back.
It's great to be back for the most part, but all this modern looking nonsense has got me confused. Just then, a diesel came rolling in. Well, this modern nonsense is the thing that's getting you fixed, said the diesel. Hello, Duke. My name is Den, the diesel introduced. What is that thing supposed to be? Duke said in genuine surprise.
That would be a diesel, Duke. You haven't seen any of those in your time.
Yeah, well, most of the bigger steam engines work on the Mainland and all that. I was brought in alongside a good friend of mine to run this joint. Just then, the other diesel pulled alongside. What he means is, he began, we were brought here to run the place. Welcome to the Sodor Steamworks. Well, that doesn't make any sense, Duke questioned. Why would you call it the Sodor Steamworks if you also repair diesels? Brand recognition, answered Den. Thought of that one myself.
Excuse me, Dart, was it?
Yes?
Do you have any news about Smudger?
Oh, he's in good nick. But not his mind. He was good at first, but now he just seems a bit sad.
Indeed. A couple years in their own personal hell will do that to an engine. I just hope time has treated Stuart and Falcon better.
Speaking of,
Said Lily.
I wonder what the Skarloey engines are doing now.
Meanwhile, at Crovansgate sheds, Skarloey, Duncan and Renius were called down by the Fat Controller. They were to take part in a very special surprise. Duke and Smudger's restorations are taking less time than I thought, so the Earl is having a special welcoming party for the both of them later today. Renius and Skarloey will be handling the passenger trains while the rest of the engines get ready for the party. Duncan, I want you to pick up a special from up the line. Rusty is there to help you since I know how clumsy you can be. The party will begin at 1900 hours today. I bid you farewell. And as the Fat Controller left, Duncan's smile quickly dropped. Absolutely ridiculous, he complained. Working with that diesel. Oh, I could handle it myself. I don't know why I need any help.
Well, a certain cliffside says otherwise.
That was an accident, and I haven't had any accidents since then. You know what I think, Renius?
What is it, Skarloey?
He asked. I think Duncan's afraid of getting bossed around by a girl. Oh, I think he is, Skarloey. They both laughed, while Duncan sneaked away unnoticed. At the quarry, Peter Sam was looking for Sir Handel, and he found him hiding away in one of the sheds.
Come on, Sir Handel. The washdown's waiting.
No, I won't go, said Sir Handel from inside the shed.
Don't be silly, Sir Handel,
said Peter Sam.
The party will start eventually, and Duke will be so sad knowing you willingly decided not to join. Now, I'm gonna go get a washdown, and you can come and join me when you stop being so silly.
And as Peter Sam left, another engine came in. It was Rusty.
He has a point, you know, Sir Handel.
Oh, Rusty, you know why I can't go, said Sir Handel.
I know why you won't go, but I don't know why you can't go. I know the Mid-Sodor messed you lot up really bad, but you gotta face that eventually. You can't keep ignoring it. Speaking about ignoring the inevitable, I've got to go work with Duncan for some reason. Apparently needs help with some special, ridiculous name I know. You handle my slate trucks, and actually do get a wash, you'd stink. Oh, God, I do.
At the yards, Duncan arrived to pick up the very special Sir Topham told him about.
You took your sweet time getting here.
Oh, don't talk to me.
Alright, said the workman. The special is an old pipe organ we dug out the scrapyard. We've mended it and it looks good as new. But there's good news and there's some bad news. Bad news is, some vandals dumped honey down the pipes. The good news is, it smells lovely. So I'll need you lot to try and find the way to unclog it before the party. Well, that's kind of funny, innit? You got an engine called Rusty to clean something out?
What happened to not talking to me? I kind of enjoyed that.
I don't enjoy this either, but I'm gonna get a wash down before I mess with this ugly thing. Rusty couldn't tell if he was talking to the organ pipe or to her. Soon enough, both engines were thoroughly cleaned and polished. They looked as good as new.
Alright, we've got a quick fix for this. Let's just take it to the waterfall on the other line and just rearrange the rocks a bit so the water comes splashing onto it instead. Should clean out the pipes, and you're not listening to me, aren't you?
What? Was I supposed to?
Well, if you want this job to get done properly, you should.
But Duncan didn't care and dragged Rusty behind him as if she was a brake van.
Don't worry about it.
I've got a plan. A couple, actually. But first we gotta go pick up the musicians. Soon they were in the upper countryside. Having fun back there? Teased Duncan. But Rusty didn't give him an answer. They eventually arrived at Rumbling Bridge Station to pick up the band members. Renius was there too, picking up his own passengers.
Having fun there, you two?
I'm making the most of a bad situation.
Are you keeping Duncan in order, Rusty?
Asked Renius.
You heard him. I'm making the most of a bad situation.
Renius could only laugh, while Duncan huffed and steamed out of the station. Elsewhere, Peter Sam had ventured down to the steamworks to visit Duke. Oh, 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 Stuart, is that you? I didn't think I'd be seeing you to the party. A bit premature, don't you think?
Well, it's important, Duke. It's about Sir Handel, well, Falcon, as you know. I think he blames himself for what happened to Smudger all those years ago.
Duke was surprised. Oh God, that is very bad. I wish we could ask Smudger for his opinion, but he's still in the works getting repaired. The best I can say is find Falcon, or Sir Handel, and make sure he's at that party.
Alright, Duke. I'll try my best.
And Peter Sam rolled away. He tried asking around, but nobody had seen Sir Handel in a while. I'm sorry, Peter Sam, I just haven't seen him since this morning. Go check with someone else. Maybe they've seen him.
Alright.
Just one of those days, Skarloey, said Gordon. Yes, Gordon. It's just one of those days.
Duncan, have you seen Sir Handel? Asked Peter Sam.
Oh, never mind, Sir Handel. I've got actual work to do. The actual work consisted of pushing the flatbed and jolting it wildly.
Duncan, it's not working. Just stop.
No. You jolt it a bit so all the gunk comes out, you know?
Yeah, and it will come out when it's knocked to bits. Give it here, Duncan, and let me have a go. You know, maybe I'll go ask Renius. Maybe he knows where Sir Handel's gone off to.
Sir Handel, however, was hiding in the ruins of the old quarry, which hadn't been seen for months.
This idea is perfect,
He said to himself.
Now no one will find me. And I won't have to go to the party, and I won't have to see him, and I'll just stay here to... Hold on a second. What if I want to be found? And what if Rusty was right? Oh, I should never listen to myself. I'll just get out of here and... Oh. I'm out of steam. And no one can find me. Why do all my ideas suck?
Meanwhile, Rusty and Duncan were still trying to clean out the organ pipe. To varying levels of success. They tried as hard as they could. They even employed local help. But nothing could get the honey out the pipes. Later at the yards, Duncan tried pumping hot steam into the pipes. Rusty just hoped it wouldn't blow up.
Duncan, it's not working.
No. It's gonna work. Just trust the process. Hold on a second. Doesn't Duncan's fireman have that pressure washer?
Why didn't we start out with that? Actually, where is your crew?
Well, he's not coming, is he? Nope, I don't think so. So, Bob?
Why did you leave your crew?
Well, in my defense, they had a good time at the pub from what I've heard.
Oh, shut up, the both of you. We're talking about something important here. Now, Peter Sam, when was the last time you saw Sir Handel? Well, it was at the quarry earlier today, but he's not there anymore, and I don't know where he could be. Well, if he doesn't want to be found, then perhaps he's hiding somewhere he won't be found. Wait a second, Renius. Wasn't there an old line that went to an old quarry? You know, the one with the big boulder? Well, it's abandoned, but the rails are probably still there. Perhaps he's hiding... Duncan, would you stop? That's enough!
What? It worked! I told you it'd work! Whoops. Sorry. Later, as Renius went to take his passenger train, the three other engines went to the line that led to the old quarry. Wait a second, why am I doing this?
Because you got dust in my eyes, and I'm not going down there. Now get!
Oh, fine. That was one ghosty, I can take on another.
What's so scary about a big pebble anyway? Duncan soon arrived at the old quarry. The line was unused and dilapidated, the vegetation overgrowing the old rails.
Oh, Sir Handel better be here. I don't want to muck about here longer than I have to.
As much as Duncan didn't want to admit it, the old quarry did scare him.
Oh, there you are, you bloody idiot!
Shouted Duncan.
What are you doing here?
Oh, Duncan, I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, likewise. Now, what gave you the idea to go running around this old quarry?
Questioned Duncan.
Oh, nothing really. Just the silly ideas of a silly old engine.
Aye, but next time, don't listen to yourself. You make terrible decisions.
Yes, hey, where did that boulder go?
What boulder?
You know, the boulder. The one that almost crushed Rusty and Renius.
Up above,
Skarloey last
the old boulder loomed over the hill, looking down at the little engines. And soon, it began to move, perching upon the rock side.
Duncan, how did it get up there?
You bloody idiot! You disturbed its rest.
Just come very slowly and quietly. And so they did. But Sir Handel didn't want to wait any longer.
Oh, forget this, let's get going! Quickly!
And the boulder chased after.
Go! Just go! I'm moving as fast as I can here, man! Next time, Rusty's doing this.
And Duncan dragged Sir Handel all the way back to the sheds. It was late when they returned, but they all got cleaned off as all the special visitors arrived and Sir Robert Normanby prepared his speech. Long ago, my father, Sir Charles Normanby, the original Duke of Sodor, had an engine named after him.
Wait a second, Duke's name is Charles?
This engine was thought to be lost forever, but with help from the locals and the engines of Sodor, we have found him. And thanks to the steamworks crew, both engines we found have been fully restored. And it is with great honor that I present you with Duke and Smudger, the lost engines of Sodor. Good work on getting that organ working, Duncan.
Well, thank you, sir.
Duncan said, eyeing Rusty. But as the Earl talked and the festivities continued, Sir Handel was still in the back of his shed, thinking to himself.
Hey there, kid. Looks like your mind's foggy. You alright?
Oh, Smudger, I'm so sorry for what happened all those years ago. It was all my fault that you ended up in the situation you were.
Falcon, please. I don't blame you for that. Of course I don't. Things happened. They were out of our control and, in all honesty, probably best that it happened. I've had way too long to think about this. I don't blame you for nothing.
Oh, thank goodness, said Sir Handel. I thought you wanted me dead.
I'm just happy none of us are dead.
Ain't that the truth?
Well, now we know what happens to Cody, we know what happened to you, we know what happened to me and Duke. Honestly, all that's left is John.
Whatever happened to him?
Wherever he is, let's just hope he's doing as well as we are right now. Sounds like they're having a fun time. I wish I could go to parties.